What is polycystic ovarian disease? How does polycystic ovarian disease present? What are the signs and symptoms of polycystic ovarian disease? One of our viewers asked a question, and she asked about polycystic ovarian disease and how it is connected to fertility. How polycystic ovarian disease is connected to pregnancy. How you can get pregnant when you have polycystic ovarian disease. In this video today, we are going to discuss about polycystic ovarian disease, and we are going to handle everything about polycystic ovarian disease. Gerard Massa, the health educator, is the name of the channel. I welcome you, my friend. If it's your first time on our channel, on this channel we talk about fertility, pregnancy, and we do also discuss issues. We discuss how you can get pregnant faster naturally. So polycystic ovarian disease is actually becoming very common in sub-Saharan Africa. It's also becoming common in Asian countries, but it is much more common according to statistics in countries in Europe. It's much more common in countries like in the US. So we are going to discuss polycystic ovarian disease. If it's your first time hearing polycystic ovarian disease, then just pay attention to this video. By the end of this video, you will know everything about polycystic ovarian disease. Poly means something which is a lot, okay? And then cystic, it comes from the word, or it comes from a cyst. A cyst is a swelling which is filled with fluid, actually fluid. And then ovarian, it comes from ovary. The ovary are those structures where an egg grows until the 14th day, when it is released, and then after it has been released, it can be fertilized if it is viable, if it is ready, and if it is mature. And then disease is basically, in simple terms, disease is sickness. So when we are talking about polycystic ovarian disease, in simple terms, it is a disease of the ovaries characterized by many small swellings, which when you actually count them, they range from at least 9 onwards. So you could actually be having many swellings on your ovaries, and your ovaries actually may be having these swellings when these swellings are around 15. When you have small swellings which are filled with water, which are filled with fluid, and these swellings are ranging from 9, they are 20, they are even maybe 25, then you could be having polycystic ovarian disease. But remember, you actually have to see your doctor, your reproductive endocrinologist, or your specialist, who will confirm to you that you could be having polycystic ovarian disease. Gerard Massa, the health educator, is the name of the channel, coming from Gerard Massa, the healtheducator.com. So if you would like to talk to me in person, if you would like to have a private consultation with me, just head to my website, gerardmassa.thehealtheducator.com, and I will give you lots of time, answer all your questions on how you can get pregnant faster naturally. We are talking about polycystic ovarian disease, and we are proceeding. We have defined it, and we have said that polycystic ovarian disease is a condition whereby your ovaries are having very small swellings, and these swellings are many. They range from 9 up to 20. Actually, you could even be having 15 small swellings. Now, we are going to discuss how can you know that you have polycystic ovarian disease. How can you tell that you have polycystic ovarian disease? Stay with me today. We are talking about polycystic ovarian disease, and remember, I said that by the end of this video, you are going to be knowing everything about polycystic ovarian disease. So when you go to your doctor will ask some key questions. These key questions are what have been suggested by the NIH, that is the National Institute of Health. That is a big body in the US which actually relates, or which actually deals with monitoring disease, and then of course also looking at how best disease can be managed. And then also the Rotterdam Institute of Health also put forward these key steps. And then also there's an institute. It is called the Androgen Excess Institute. It's a society. It's called the Androgen Excess Society. Also put forward these key symptoms, these key signs to confirm or to tell that you could be having polycystic ovarian syndrome. So what I'm talking about here was approved by the NIH, the Rotterdam Institute, and then the Androgen Excess Society. These key signs or these key findings, if you are a woman and you have any two, or if you have 3 of these key signs I'm going to talk about, then I'm not confirming that you could be having polycystic ovarian syndrome, but these are the first warning signs that you could be having polycystic ovarian syndrome. What are these 3 key signs? Stay with me, we are discussing them right now. So the first one is what we call menstrual irregularities. Menstrual irregularities. I'm going to expound more on menstrual irregularities. The second one is what we call androgen excess. If you are having what we call androgen excess, then you could be actually you could be having polycystic ovarian disease. Even though you may be looking healthy, you are actually do not have any symptoms, but if you have what we call androgen excess, then you could be having polycystic ovarian syndrome. Remember, we said that there are 3 key findings. There are many, but I'm talking about the 3 that were approved by the NIH. The first one is when you are actually having androgen excess. And then the first one is menstrual irregularities. Second is androgen excess. I will explain in detail, don't worry. And then the third is presence of polycysts on ultrasound. The 3 key signs, the 3 key findings to confirm that you could be having polycystic ovarian syndrome is: number 1, you could be when you have menstrual irregularities. When we talk about menstrual irregularities, we are talking about your menstrual cycle being irregular, your periods being irregular. You see your periods today, this month, you see your periods, they are regular, probably they run for the 28-day cycle or even the 25-day, and then next month, you are supposed to see your periods again. You do not see your periods. And then the following month, you see your periods again. Those gaps. This month, you see your periods. Next month, you do not see your periods. And then the following month, you see your periods at a time you did not expect them. You were waiting for your periods on 30th, and then you see them on 10th, you see them on 15th. That is what we call menstrual irregularities. If you have menstrual irregularities, you have also androgen excess. When we talk about androgen excess, specifically, I will simplify it. There's a hormone. It is known as testosterone. There are 2 types of testosterone. There's free testosterone, and then there's total testosterone. So if you go to hospital and just by coincidence, basically maybe your doctor was doing some other tests, and then maybe your doctor requested for the levels of testosterone in your blood, and then the results come back and you have you have excess levels of the male hormone known as testosterone, and you are a woman, then, my friend, you could be having polycystic ovarian syndrome. If your doctor goes ahead and does another test, the 3rd test known as the pelvic ultrasound scan, paying close attention to your ovarian levels or your ovarian follicles, and then goes ahead and measures the volume of your ovaries, and your ovarian volume is actually 10 cubic centimeters, and also you are having many small fluid filled swellings on your ovaries, then dysphoria, according to the NIH, according to the Rotterdam Institute of Health, according to the Androgen Excess Society of the World, normally these actually point to polycystic ovarian syndrome. Stay with me today. I'm called Gerard Massa, the health educator. I'm a fertility expert. I do discuss health issues in measuring infertility. So if you are a couple and you have been trying to get pregnant, and yes, you've done everything, but you would like to get a second opinion, you'd like to actually do a one-on-one consultation with me, please feel free to connect with me on my website. It's down below, but I can still tell you it is www.gerardmassathehealtheducator.com. If you connect with me, you'll be directed on how you can book, and then I will give you lots of time, answer all your questions, and yes, by the end of the discussion, you'll be understanding why you have not got pregnant. And then I will also advise you on some natural remedies on how you can get pregnant naturally. So in this video today, we have been talking about polycystic ovarian syndrome and how it's connected to fertility, how it's connected to infertility. Connect with me if you have any questions. In our next video, we shall talk more about the treatments, the various treatments of polycystic ovarian syndrome, and how you can get pregnant even if you have polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's a Sunday morning and I'm really so happy that you have watched this video to the end. I welcome you to my channel. If you would like to get more videos like this being shown on your notifications, please just subscribe. Hit that red bell button. Press that red button and then subscribe, and then also hit the bell so that whenever I upload new videos, you'll be the first to watch our videos. When you watch our videos, also watch videos of other experts on YouTube who talk about fertility. And yes, when you get lots of information, targeted information, you'll be able to get pregnant faster naturally. You'll know what needs to be done. When you watch my videos, you learn about the ovulation calendar, how you can actually calculate the ovulation day. There's a video which is doing well on YouTube, and please watch that video. It is simple, simplified, it is basic, but it is so true. Thank you, my friend. I'm looking forward to connecting with you on my website, gerardmassathehealtheducator.com. And yes, I'm looking forward to talking with you one-on-one and answering all your questions, and also looking at your medical records, reviewing them, and then giving you my best advice. Have yourself a fantastic day. It's a Sunday morning, and may God bless us all. Remember to put God first in everything you're doing. If you have tried to get pregnant and things are not working out well, yes, get the advice of the experts, but put God first and believe, pray about it. Get the advice and follow the instructions of the experts. It will work out for you because it has worked out for many of our clients we've worked on. Have yourself a fantastic and healthy day. Bye-bye and see you in my next video.